In the vast expanse of the Pacific Ocean, a ship cuts through the waves. Its crew, filled with cheerful banter and tales of home, suddenly finds their tranquility disrupted. Amidst their laughter, a sudden lurch sends a chill down their spines. Rising from the depths with a chilling presence, a colossal creature eclipses the ship with its sheer enormity. The crew's merriment turns to terror as the beast attacks, leaving them stranded in a desolate ocean, thousands of miles from any sign of land. But this isn't the script of a horror film. It's a real-life encounter that ignited the legend of Moby Dick. Yes, that infamous monster of literature, the dread of sailors, finds its inspiration in the awe-inspiring sperm whale. Yet, don't be deceived by the tale's exaggerations. The true sperm whale, while mighty, is far from the monstrous specter portrayed in fiction. In fact, there are instances where these giants of the deep have sought help from humans. Like this one time, a sperm whale approached a group of divers, asking for help to remove a rope stuck in its mouth. Can you believe that? A creature once considered a terror of the seas, asking humans for help. Now, before we plunge into the depths, ever wondered why these majestic creatures are dubbed sperm whales? Well, it's a bit of a funny story. You see, back in the 18th century, early whalers discovered a strange, waxy substance in the head of these whales. They didn't know what it was, so they made a guess. They thought it looked a bit like, well, sperm. So they named the whale after it. Turns out, they were wrong. Of course, this substance is called spermaceti. A sperm whale's head can contain as much as 1,900 liters of this spermaceti oil. That's enough to fill a small swimming pool. But what does a whale do with all that oil? Well, it's thought that sperm whales can alter the temperature of spermaceti oil through a fascinating biological mechanism. This process involves the contraction and expansion of the muscles surrounding the spermaceti organ in the whale's head. When a sperm whale wants to increase the temperature of the spermaceti oil, it contracts these muscles. This action compresses the oil, causing it to release heat and become more fluid. Conversely, when the whale wants to decrease the temperature of the oil, it relaxes these muscles, allowing the oil to cool and solidify. This ability to control the temperature of spermaceti oil is crucial for sperm whales' buoyancy regulation. By adjusting the oil's density in response to changes in water temperature or depth, sperm whales can ascend or descend in the water column more efficiently, conserving energy during their deep dives. However, recent research has questioned this theory due to the need for biological structures to support this heat exchange. But despite the mysteries that still surround these creatures, the name sperm whale stuck, and that's what we've been calling them ever since. Apart from their name, these whales are some of the most fascinating creatures on the planet. They have the largest brains of any animal, weighing in at a whopping 20 pounds. That's over 5 times the size of a human brain. And it's not just for show. These whales have developed an incredible ability to use echolocation clicks, a kind of biological sonar, to navigate the dark depths of the ocean and hunt their prey. These clicks are so powerful, they can stun or even kill small prey. Interestingly, sperm whales also use these clicks to communicate with each other, and each whale has a unique click pattern, kind of like a fingerprint. This allows them to identify each other, even in the pitch-black depths of the ocean. And speaking of unique, these whales have some of the largest teeth of any predator, measuring up to 20 centimeters long. But wait, here's the weird part. They don't use them for eating. Scientists think they might be used for fighting, but the truth is, we're still not sure. All these unique traits make this deep-sea dweller the largest predator on our planet. Sperm whales have been spotted all over the world, from the icy waters of the Arctic to the warm seas of the Caribbean. They've been known to interact with other species, including dolphins, seals, and even the fearsome killer whale. And let's just say, not all these encounters are friendly. Take, for example, this incredible encounter caught on camera. In this footage, you can see a group of sperm whales using their powerful echolocation clicks to drive off a pod of killer whales. It's kind of like a dance of giants. Interestingly, there have been instances where pilot whales have been observed behaving aggressively towards sperm whales, especially mother and calf sperm whales are often troubled by these encounters. In one such encounter off the coast of Sri Lanka, a group of pilot whales was seen harassing a pod of sperm whales. The sperm whales responded by clustering, creating a protective wall against the pilot whales. These encounters, while tense, offer us a glimpse into the complex social dynamics of these oceanic titans. They remind us that the ocean is a world full of drama and intrigue, a world where even the largest predator on Earth must sometimes fight for survival. There was a time when the mighty ancient sperm whale, known as Leviathan melvilli, ruled over the oceans. These colossal creatures were almost similar to the size of the modern sperm whale, with an estimated length of about 13.5 to 17.5 meters or 44 to 57 feet, making them one of the largest predators known to have existed. Their teeth measured 36.2 centimeters, 1.19 feet, the largest biting teeth of any known animal. They were the apex predators of their time, hunting and eating other whales. The modern sperm whales, or Physeter macrocephalus, have adapted to thrive in a harsh and unforgiving place, the ocean. They can dive to incredible depths, with dives as deep as 6,000 feet, more than a mile below the surface of the ocean. They can hold their breath for up to 90 minutes and withstand the immense pressure of the deep sea. This makes them perfectly adapted to life in the ocean's twilight zone, where few other creatures dare to venture. Speaking of adaptations, even the way sperm whales rest is unique. Instead of lying down like we do, they sleep vertically in a near motionless state. This behavior allows them to take short naps without fully losing consciousness, enabling them to respond quickly to any potential threats. Recent studies have revealed two distinct types of sleep in sperm whales: shallow sleep near the surface and deep sleep in deeper waters. During deep sleep, they exhibit minimal movement, indicating a state of deeper rest. These findings suggest that sperm whales have a more complex sleep pattern than previously thought. Moving on, let's take a moment to talk about a darker chapter in the history of sperm whales, the era of whaling. Back in 1800 to 1987, sperm whales were hunted extensively for their oil. Not any oil though, it was spermaceti, a high-quality oil found in the head of the whale. This oil was incredibly valuable. It was used in everything from lamps and candles to cosmetics and industrial lubricants. The demand for spermaceti was so high that it led to the large-scale hunting of sperm whales. This had a devastating impact on their populations, pushing them to the brink of extinction. But thankfully, the story doesn't end there. In the mid-20th century, synthetic alternatives to spermaceti led to a decline in whaling. Today, sperm whales are considered vulnerable by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. Threats like ocean pollution, climate change, and accidental entanglement in fishing gear continue to pose a risk. Conservation efforts are underway globally. Organizations like No Fisheries and Ocean Care are dedicated to conserving and rebuilding sperm whale populations. Specific areas like an 800 square kilometer zone west of Dominica have been designated to conserve sperm whales. So, despite the challenges, the story of the sperm whale serves as a beacon of hope. It's estimated that there are about 300,000 sperm whales left worldwide, reminding us of our responsibility to protect these magnificent creatures.